got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours. Look at you. Feast fell on the floor. I told you.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And for the Mavericks, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Williams is out there with Green, and it's Lively in at the 5 spot. The back games part of the schedule. How do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night.
Now, here's Ball. Hayward outside. Williams up on top. Pass to Washington. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Now, here's Doncic. Teardrop shot. And Ball with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Doncic passes to Lively. On its way from Irving for 2. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Outside, Ball. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Irving. Williams with the block. And he stays with it. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
He gets that one. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Keeping his composure right there. Nice job by Kyrie under duress.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Here's Rozier to stop the run. Here's Washington. And he makes good on the layup.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
There's Ball with the three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Irving for three. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
So Charlotte calls timeout. Their first. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Luka Doncic.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Doncic with it. He's covered by Ball. Irving for three. They kick it out to Green. Dallas moving the ball around. The three for Doncic. On the wing, Green. Over in the corner, Williams. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Hayward. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And that one drops.
In describing Hayward as a scorer, I think a good word is determined. I mean, he'll take contact if he has to, and whatever it takes to get his points, he's willing to do. Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round. But things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead.
Now, here's Rozier.
Refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
The feed to Williams. Out to Doncic. Williams passes to Irving. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Charlotte, and this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Now, here's Doncic. After Gordon Hayward's miss, Doncic passes to Lively. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
And it's Williams with the jam.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Here's Doncic. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway comes in for Kyrie Irving. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Miller's checked in for Gordon Hayward. to the middle. Here's Williams, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Doncic typically is matched up against guards or wings, yet with his size, they have trouble keeping him off the board.
Loads it up for Williams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or
sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Hornets trail by 5. Here's Rozier. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Miller with a wide open look. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. For the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Shoots from 12. And it's Rozier missing.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. To some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Williams. Hardy comes in for Josh Green. And Curry subbed in for Doncic. Poked away. The pass to Miller. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Curry dishes to Powell. And it's Hardaway atop the key. 3-pointer. A rebound by Washington.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, slows down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Let's checked in for Charlotte.
And with each passing season, the 7-footer, Nick Richards, looks more and more comfortable.
Whenever he's on the floor, Greg, he's going to work hard as well as focus on taking good shots and playing tough defense and really staying within himself. I love that about him.
From deep Washington, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Corners can be a little suspect for Washington, but he puts a smooth stroke on it this time.
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. And they were in the top 10 in rebounding. That was one of the things that they hung their hat on. Never really let up energy-wise on the backboards.
And talk about their transition game. They love to operate in the open floor. A huge percentage of their points came on the break, and that was by design. Now, here's Hardy. A Up top, Curry, covered by Smith. And that one's good. Hardy.
Precision pass with Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Smith the pass to Richards. Here's McGowan's. Passes to Washington. Here's Miller. Kleba with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Miller outside. And another three for Charlotte. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Harden. In the corner, it's Kleba. It's to Curry. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. That's to Hardy. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Hornets ahead, leading by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of the out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hornets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Hayward out there with Nick Richards. And it's Miller, and it's Smith, and it's McGowan's, and it's the 2-guard.
You know, Hayward's really an outstanding athlete, a sneaky good athlete. He's creative at using his physical abilities to draw fouls inside.
Josh Green's checked in for the Mavericks. Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. There has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done in Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A. 4 on the clock, and it's Miller with the jam.
About as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
Mavericks trail by 8. Green kicks to Irving. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Kleba and Hayward with the block. And there's the pass to Richards. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Monday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the first one drops. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Grant Williams comes in for Maxi Kleba, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Seth Curry. Now, here's Rozier. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Hornets have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the technical free throw is good.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Passes it to Rozier. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Irving. Kept alive. Lively. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Williams passes to Rozier. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Rozier attacks the rack as ferociously as anybody.
Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night. The Hornets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Unloads from 9. Uses the glass to drop it in. Hayward's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, keeping that ball tight like it's on a string. I love seeing Hayward get a little tricky with his handle and create for himself.
Now here's Green. Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 12-4 run. Rozier finds Hayward, and he drives in, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Terry Rozier.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
First free throw is good. Big signing for the Mavs this summer. And, Greg, they altered their roster quite a bit.
Yeah. Right? They like the Luka and Kyrie pairing. Now they're all in with this core for the next few years.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
That's a 2 from Rozier. Here's Williams. We shoot again.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
The first one falls. Well, the last time, GA, the Hornets made the playoffs was back in 2016.
And that was during Steve Clifford's first stint with the organization. I'm sure that played a factor in their decision to bring him back as head coach.
And he can't hit the second. On the wing, Irving. Rozier defending. And the basket is good. 15 points from Kyrie Irving.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
And the Hornets call time here. And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Doncic gets it to go inside.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Williams kicks the ball. Floats it up for Williams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Richards. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Richards got the lead up to 13 now for the Hornets. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 17.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
Back to Richards. And he makes that one. Richards got his third bucket of the night.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
And he makes the first.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
All free throws good from Doncic. What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
And that one, good. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heel.
Ball, no good. Mavericks trailed by 11. Outside Irving. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 20.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. From past the arc. The Hornets pull it in. Richards. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic finds Cleveland. Goes up again. And Luka wanting it more.
Nothing the D could do there. No way to stop Doncic. He's so hard to guard.
And the Hornets call time here. The 2023 season, Clark, certainly wasn't all Charlotte had hoped for coming into that year.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, injury struggles and a number of other factors just kind of accumulated. You know, they did keep fighting pretty much until the end, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, even though they knew they'd missed the postseason.
And checking out some numbers for Irving, he's coming off an excellent season. And, of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And, again, you got to love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Ball with the bucket.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Charlotte leading by 6. Ball, the pass to Williams. Good work defensively by Holt.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for Dallas.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
And the first one at the line is good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
and maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Miller comes in for Williams, and Smith subbed in for Ball. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Now, here's Cleveland. Still yet to score. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Doncic. Hardaway kicks to Irving. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. 23 points for Kyrie Irving.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Rashawn Holmes, and Curry subbed in for Luka Doncic. And so Miller will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that will actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., our thanks to you. Dallas making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Smith dishes to Miller.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another defense.
The Hornets have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
And it's Hardy with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Smith following the score by Dallas. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Hardy. Back to Curry. A 3-ball. Hornets with the rebound. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Hayward can't hit.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Hardaway kicks to Jones. Back to Hardaway. Launches it. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Washington, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control too. Excellent.
Down low, Jones. Hornets with the rebound. Hayward's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Miller on the wing. And he drops in the way up off the glass. And now a 4-point Hornets lead.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hornets lead by 4. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
They made a lot of trips to the free throw line. That speaks for how aggressive they've been, attacking at every opportunity. They're not playing with the finesse game that the other teams play.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd-Wright. Curry is out there with Harden. Then there's Powell, and it's Green, and it's Jones in at the 4 slot. So it's the Hornets now. The Mavericks making the shot. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Going inside. It's Curry outside. And Rozier pulls it down. Hornets leading by 5. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now here's Harden. The pass to Pop. Dallas moving it around. Curry outside. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball, the pass to Hayward. The kick out to Rozier. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Hardy. And it's Rozier missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Powell, the pass to Green. There's the 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
Now Ball. 9 points in the game so far. He's looking for Williams and finds him. It's deflected.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shot.
Shot's good by Williams.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Curry. To the basket by Charlotte. Great positioning on the putback.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then the second shot is the next best thing.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the score by Dallas. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul. The Mavericks will go for a different look here.
Substitution on the court.
Williams finds Washington.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, that confidence really obvious on Rozier's jumper. He's knocking it down, and you can see his team didn't doubt it either.
Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 25 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his team path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Dallas making a switch here. Holmes checked in, and a switch here also for Charlotte. Richards is checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Doncic passes to Holmes. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Here's Hayward, and yes, it's good. Hayward's got 10.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Outside, Green. Doncic against Williams. Doncic gets to Green. And the 3 off target. Charlotte leading by 7. Deep 2 from Ball. Rebounded by Holmes.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Irving passes to Doncic. Oh, Doncic with a count.
You know, if Luka wants the 3 shot, if Luka wants the 3-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
Here's Rozier, and the jumper is good. He's got 11.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And Rozier came into the league running the point, has transitioned to the 2-guard.
Yeah, Greg, he's old school in that way because he can play both. I mean, we've seen his shooting numbers and scoring averages increase, but if he was asked to, he could go right back to facilitating full time.
Charlotte making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Ball from long range. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Irving. Here's Holmes. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Williams passes to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Rozier against Irving. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Ball no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Irving passes to Williams. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Now just a 2-point Charlotte lead.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And the Hornets call time here.
Coming out on the floor, everyone. It's time to get ready loud for your D-Town crew.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Max Maxi Kleber comes in for Rashawn Holmes, and Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Green. The Hornets also changing it up. McGowan's checked in, and Smith's subbed in for Ball. And it's Rozier missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now here's Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic finds Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Rozier looking around. Here's Richards. Kleber defending. Richards passes to Smith. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Doncic.
I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. That one drops. He ties it up. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. Miller outside. Driving in. And Hardaway comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Hornets now. Passes it to McGowan. 5 to shoot. Miller, that's for 2. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Mavericks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15.
Second personal foul.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. That one misses.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Miller, the pass to Rozier. Richards with it. Kleber defending. Tries again.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And he recovers it. Richards finds Rozier.
Hornets foul. Smith. First personal foul.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in.
For the away team, P.J. Washington.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Hardaway against Miller. Here's the 3. Hardaway, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Smith, the pass to Washington. To end the cold streak, and he lays it up and in.
Timeout.
Washington's got 11 points.
Just muscling his way through the contact. How about the strength for Washington?
Dallas calls timeout. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Jones comes in for Grant Williams. And it's Seth Curry in for Irving. Out to Hardaway. Curry passes to Jones. Dallas moving the ball around. And that one's good. Doncic.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Smith outside. Richards. Smith outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Doncic passes to Jones. Outside Hardaway. Curry on the wing. Now, here's Doncic. Defense is right there.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fellow really has a lot of game.
Miller surveying the floor. 12 seconds left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Here's Richards, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Mavericks on top, leading by just 2. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Jason Kidd moments ago in his huddle getting everyone focused and amped up to take on these next few moments.
Yeah, and an emphasis really on forcing stops. Something Coach did very well back in his day when he was playing. Let's see if they can live up to his expectations.
Assistant. Ball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the center position. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Green Williams is checked in for Dwight Powell.
Grant Williams.
On the wing, Williams. Pass to Washington. Back to Williams. The pass to Washington. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Irving's checked in for Dallas. The Mavericks leading. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. A shot by Williams, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Inside, Williams. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Passes it to Hayward. Shot clock at 6 to take the lead. Second chance shot. Williams inside, and another shot.
He's only gotten better with experience.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part here on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like this. Here's the defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
That's good from Rozier. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
Doncic passes to Lively. Can't hit from in close. Charlotte leading by 4. Rozier, and he slams it one-handed.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Rozier with the ball. He kicks the ball. Looking to get it going.
And the shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half. And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Doncic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's Rozier. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. 17 points for Terry Rozier. Irving passes to Williams. Rozier against Irving. Pass to Williams. Dallas moving it around. And Doncic gets it to go.
Here in the second half, he's looked like a totally different player. That's his third triple.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Washington against Williams, and that one is good. Mavericks trail by 4. Green finds Irving. Here's Lively. He's guarded by Williams. Lively, that's good.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Hayward outside. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
So far, only 1 miss out of 5 attempts. He has been laser focused here in the fourth.
Irving misses. Hornets leading by 4. Hayward passes to Washington. Excellent D there from Williams.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. The Hornets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Ball feeling it out a bit. Doncic with the steal. Here's Irving. Hardaway. It's good on the putback.
Well, I tell you what, energy and activity from Hardaway Jr. there, showing you exactly what it takes to keep plays alive.
Charlotte's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Rozier the pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Dallas. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you really have to have trust on the floor with each possession. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see
some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Hayward against Irving. To the paint. Out to Doncic. To take the lead. A rebound by Washington.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Dallas calls timeout. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Boy, how about the high percentage he shot from the floor? I mean, come on now. It got to a point where you just assumed every shot he took was going to find the bottom of the net. That's how locked in he was all game long.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
All right, thank you, David. That free throw good from Doncic. Both shots good from the stripe. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Hayward dishes to Williams. Fades and shoots. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Dallas calls timeout.
Mavericks timeout call.
The Mavericks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Over to the wing. Pass to Doncic. To the inside. Lively, that's good. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Here's Ball. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Unflappable under pressure. You see why they give it to Hardaway Jr. Because he knows how to rise to the occasion.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Ball, the pass to Washington. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pressure gets to some people, bothers them, but not Washington. Tremendous concentration in that big moment.
Hardaway passes to Lively. Kleber kicks to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Hardaway for 3. Offensive rebound. Kleber, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Hayward always working hard to give his team whatever it needs, and they need his points badly, so he steps up.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Excellent D there from Ball.
And you can tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Got it!
Irving got him falling right now, that's for sure.
And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From Ball. Rebounded by Hardaway.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Back to Irving. Now the pass to Hardaway. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, he's got a great motor, Hardaway Jr. He does not need to be pushed to step up in big moments. He relishes it.
And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let's hear it one more time for your favorite dance team, your D-Town Crew.
Here's Ball. Doncic with the steal, and he commits the intentional foul. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, can't he bar the book?
That's a long for your Mavericks.
And that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Ball gets double teamed. Rozier for 3. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Absolutely fearless is Scary Terry. Nothing holding this guy back in the big moments.
15 fouls. At the line for Luka.
That's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see them knock them down there.
They get it back from deep Washington. No good. And here's Exum. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense. It was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.